okay, if you're dialing in, then this one is a bit different from what we usually do. Um, as you know, usually the stream is about building in public, and we are going to do some of that, but it's more blog posting in public. And I'm here this time with Ant, my co-founder, and we are going to be talking about our launch week coming up, and we're going to be doing a few things in preparation for launch week, putting out some blog posts, and we'll do that live so you can actually see what we're going to be putting out and what's coming up in the launch week. And then for the last part of this, we're going to do an AMA where you can kind of ask us anything on the chat or on Twitter or wherever, and we'll hunt down those things, and we'll just make sure that they're we'll make sure they're all answered if we've got time. So let's get into it. I think as well, what we're going to do on this live stream, and we've actually live streamed before, so this is a bit of a funny story. I'm going to switch to this one. We have actually done a live stream once before, right?
Yeah.
And
I think we streamed for about almost 3 hours.
Yep.
Was it? And realized that it wasn't being recorded. And we hadn't actually announced it to anyone that we were going to be doing it live because it was the first try, so it was kind of like a test. So we did like 3 hours of content that just was seen by nobody.
Yep. And as you can tell, technically with streaming, we're not the most talented people, so I'm surprised people are even sticking around, but they are. So, all right, let's get into it. We're going to do a blog post. So let's go over what we're going to do. If I jump in here, in case you didn't already know, or you're just dialing in, Supabase is an open source Firebase alternative, and if I look for Supabase launch week, here, this blog post. We did a launch week back in March, end of March, the last week of March. And what we did was we launched one thing every day for a week. And actually, so Monday we released our pricing. Tuesday we released storage for the first time. That was V1 of storage. Wednesday we released a CLI. Thursday we released a UI library. And we actually also launched a April Fool's joke on that day. Then Friday we launched actually 3 things: PG Bouncer, a workflow engine, and also we announced that we had purchased Supabase.com, which we still are not on because, for no reason other than we're too busy building.
Low priority.
Everyone's asking for too many other things, so Supabase.io is working. So this time we want to do one of these blog posts, and usually we just fill it out with a teaser, and we've actually mocked it up. We always sort of mock it up on Notion, and this time we've got this theme for Launch Week V2, and that is Supabase Launch Week 2, the sequel. And obviously that's a great pun for a database company, and it was just too good. Even though it's only been 4 months since our last launch, then we couldn't give up on the pun. So we decided we're going to do another 5 days of launches. And we've got a bit of a blurb here, what to expect. I'll show you the images. Well, no, I'll go through them one by one. We have obviously got this theme, the sequel. So we thought, well, as a meme company, which also happens to do databases, we might as well do a lot of memes on sequels and how good they are. So Community Day is going to be on Monday. We'll launch quite a few things on Monday, actually, to do with the community. So we've got a few potential memes here, all to do with Fast and Furious 2 or the other sequels. Then we have to choose which one we're going to use here.
We'll critique a few.
We hopefully will get your feedback on the critiques. Then I need to jump 1 sec. Then we will, on Tuesday, release V2 of Auth. We've got quite a few changes to our Auth system, and this one is Terminator 2 Day, so we've got a nice meme set up here. Wednesday, we're going to do storage version 2. Of course, we released this one last, our V1 of this last launch week, so this is actually going to be V2 just 4 months later, and here we're doing Matrix Reloaded, And then Thursday, we've got quite a few updates to our dashboard. So this one, we've got Back to the Future, got a couple of memes to do, and we can critique them. And then Friday is a one more thing. So this one's a bit of a surprise, and I know we're probably going to get a lot of questions in the AMA, but if you ask us anything about what we're shipping here, we probably won't answer them. Okay, so let's, I think, get through it. We might as well choose the memes. What we have to do is move all of this text. We're just going to copy it into our main main repository. Everything is just a Next.js app, and our blog posts are just Next.js apps. So we're going to post them in here, and we just need to decide on which memes to do and make sure that the text is there. Then we'll actually do a tweet as well. So hopefully, if you're online, you can. I think if you full screen, the video becomes choppy again.
Yeah, if we stay on your browser screen, I think we're okay.
Okay.
But if you go full screen video, then it struggles.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so now let's go through Monday. Now, we've obviously got a kick-ass. This is going to be our main OG image, and I think we've got some text pretty much done. So what we want to do is just choose the best meme. And this one, we've got a few Fast and Furious, and just obviously added this community, more like family, Postgres devs, Supabase devs, Postgres team, Vue, Flutter, just here for the memes.
Yeah, I actually really wanted one from Too Fast, Too Furious, but Vin Diesel's not in Too Fast, Too Furious,
Yeah,
and so then you can't do the family pun, right? So I think this one's from like Fast and the Furious 9, which I'd say still classed as a sequel,
that's fair.
maybe.
Well,
Bit
yeah.
of a stretch. I don't know.
The only thing that we miss is Paul Walker. So that's, yeah,
True. And actually, I like the top image the best. I just couldn't come up with
a good meme.
a caption.
Okay. I quite like this one. These ones are great, but when the whole crew rolls up for who's building in public tweets, yeah, that
I
one.
think, yeah, people who know building in public Twitter will like it, but everyone else
The
probably
Reddit crew
won't.
probably won't like the tweets. Yeah, okay. When the fam rolls up to show off their weekend projects, that's pretty good. Junior dev, git, push, dash force, senior dev, good. Yeah, okay, so these ones are great, but they don't really give off the community vibe. So me at channel hey, Slack, notify 157 people. So I think like we should go with the community type theme. I quite like this one. I think we'll go with
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
it's also visually the most pleasing, I think.
We've got a couple.
Just as long as no one gets offended for being left out of the lineup.
Yeah, well, you're gone with Vue here. It's interesting. Why Vue?
Just came to mind.
Flutter.
He's got a large following.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. But we've got the main one, Postgres. That's great. Cool. All right. We do have someone saying that they like the git push force. The thing is, though, I actually quite like this one, but maybe we save this for other memeing content later on.
We can save that one for Twitter or even like Reddit programmer humor
Okay.
or something.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. Then what I'm going to do is actually download this one. Download. Okay. Save. Cool. All right. Then the next one we have is Tuesday, Auth v2. Well, this one's easy. I don't know if you guys can read that on the stream, but it says, does your foster mum know about databases? Yeah, she was a DBA for 16 years. How do you pronounce SQL? SQL. Your foster parents are dead. I don't know if you've seen Terminator 2, but in it, this is a what a cyborg, whatever. they're
Yeah, a
called.
cyborg or one of the bad guys.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
There was a few other good formats actually, but again, it's just like
when you got a good one.
The content is so niche. It's hard to like fit them in.
Okay. This one, storage v2, users trying to upload files to buckets they don't own, Postgres row level policies. So yeah, that's a great one for row level security. I think that's
I
nice.
hope you appreciate that I overlaid a few bullets over
Yeah,
the text as
yeah,
well.
that's actually your Photoshop skills are very impressive. Okay, and then this one was Back to the Future, and we have two. Marty, I've come back from 2056 Supabase, still making SQL puns, and they're still not funny. You've got to stop them. So this one's good content, but I think, is it related to dashboards? Probably not. So maybe we'll keep this one for Twitter at some point, and then this one is no hoverboards, but we do have some pretty neat dashboards. So this one's good because that hoverboard is actually from 2015 in the movie in the future, but it is also the second one as well. So I think
Also, what's on that kid's head?
I would not have a clue, but that's very futuristic. Okay, and then finally we've got a nice prequel meme because they're much better than sequel memes. So and no content. This one's a surprise. Okay, so let's then. I just need to download. I don't know if I can download all of them because they say untitled each time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Seems
annoying.
to be. Yeah. Okay, so that one untitled 2
If
download.
are you pasting them to Markdown, yeah?
Yep.
So if you copy and paste text and the images together, it won't copy the images, right?
No, it copies them with a URL to
Oh,
Notion,
to Notion.
which is a bit
Yeah.
frustrating, but um, let's
Yeah,
do it.
that's like so we use obviously Notion to mock up all of our blogs and get feedback. The commenting system is pretty good, but the main problem is then this transitioning them to Markdown. Well, if it's got a lot of images and video content and things like that, it's a bit of a pain. And then the problem is you obviously always want to go back and make edits. Is especially if there's like non-technical members on the team who want to edit the blog content. Um, it's not as straightforward as the back and forth that we have on Notion. So um,
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating.
see, that is cool the way you can just copy paste the markdown.
Yeah,
But yeah, the images is
no, yeah. Okay, yeah. So these images you can see here, we actually need to change them for like these format. Copy. Change it for something like this. So this is going to be Supabase community, and this one's going to be launch week. I think I have, if I just copy launch week sequel. Launch week dash sequel, and then I need to rename all of these. So what do we got? Images, blog, launch week. This one is, so that's community day. My computer's now going very slow again, so I hope it's going to work. So this is dashboards. This one is, what's this one?
auth
Yeah, auth
auth v2.
v2. Then we must have another one for storage. Nope. It must be.
The storage was the matrix one. Did you get that one?
Untitled 1. Then
What film is that from, actually?
this one. Well, this is
Wait,
all
no,
of the
the
prequels.
the Matrix one. Is it from the second one or the
Yeah,
third one?
this one, Reloaded, is the second one. So oh, it's actually called storage.png. Great. Storage. Okay, so now we should be able to come back. This one is um, prequel, prequel.png. Okay, so let's make a PR with this one. It's going to be, what are they? Community Day. Now we should be able to copy this one into each one of these. Auth v2 is going to be auth v2. Then storage, oops, Supabase storage v2 storage, is that right? I think so. PNG. Then what do we got? Wednesday. Ah, I keep moving the wrong way. I think I just copied over storage. Wednesday storage. Tuesday. Sorry, this mouse scrolls the opposite way from what I'm used to. So what do we got? Monday, Community Day. Great.
Yeah.
Auth v2. That's great. So, God, this keyboard is a bit hard. Auth v2.
It's my Logitech keyboard. Cost me about $7. And the mouse the same.
Storage v2. Okay, that's great. Thursday. Need to put in. What is this one? Storage.
Wednesday.
Dashboards.
Thursday dashboards.
Okay, and then finally, maybe while we are doing this, if anyone's got questions, by the way, feel free to ask them, and can either answer them immediately while I'm working, or we can just save them for later. And also, we just need to check whether anyone's been asking questions on Twitter.
Yeah. So on Twitter, Joe Bell says, "Nice to see Kiwi Couples kept his headset cable on brand."
Yep.
Actually, we're in the process of buying these headsets for everyone on the team. I don't know if you can see the sticker. Maybe if you turn. That's a, what do they call it? Like a post mod.
Yeah.
Aftermarket. Colin Thompson's hit us with a meme.
And what is the meme?
Was that Run the MC? The tricky. That's a rocket mag.
Yeah.
Tricky. Yeah. It was with one of them bad boys. YouTube. Johnny says meme in public. Pretty accurate. Fufe says functions Friday. Young says when will the Supabase functions come? Myself Ollie said already stole it. I guess referring to the functions question. So the Uzo says if functions get released, I'll swim from South Africa to Australia and back. And Lautaro says hello from Argentina.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good. It must be pretty early in the morning in Argentina, though, right? What? Let's see what time it is. Time in Argentina is 9:30 a.m. Okay, not so early then. Good morning. Is that the same time zone as? Oh, so that's earlier than New York. New York's 8. Um, has a great question from Ishan. Favorite Singapore food? So yeah, so we're currently actually right next to Tiong Bahru Market, which has obviously amazing chicken rice.
Oh yeah.
Although the queue for the chicken rice is also always quite long, um, but it's pretty good there. Also, there's a little Thai place in the corner of Tiong Bahru Market, um, where the guy cooks like he has a menu of like 65 items, which I don't know how you cook so many different meals from a tiny hawker stand, but pretty delicious.
So is that your favorite?
Um, that is my favorite lunch option, but it's also not Singaporean, so I feel like it's a cheat. Um, toast is good. The Kaya toast. There's a toast box right near us as well. Pretty good option. Although it's quite overpriced for toast, I'll be honest. The
Toast
toast
box?
box.
Yeah. Compared to yeah, going to like a hawker center and getting runny
Yeah.
eggs and copy. Okay, let's see what we've got. Launch week, the sequel. It hasn't got the right tag, but if we put in here, this is a bit annoying because of our mono repo setup, but slash new slash blog text. Okay, so here we did a launch week the sequel, what to expect. That one should link to our new Twitter, community day, auth v2, uh, storage v2, nice, dashboard v2, and Friday one more thing. This is nice because now we've got these, but maybe we don't want this level. We'll just put it so that it's just Monday, Tuesday. This is the other thing, Monday.
On the sidebar.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
probably we don't need the date on each. Like Monday. Monday's got 26, and then Tuesday's got.
Ooh.
Oh,
I kind of like it.
okay. Then July.
It's
Um,
unmistakable.
Tuesday, 27 July. 267 July. Wednesday, 28. Wednesday, Thursday, 29 July, and then Friday, 30th. This is another mistake. July, I haven't actually updated these. 30, Thursday, 29 July. Okay, great.
Carlos saying, "Let's go,"
Yeah,
and then he says, "Nice memes."
okay.
Also, if anyone wants to contribute some memes to the launch week, they just have to be. The only rule is they have to be related to databases or SQL or Supabase, and they have to be SQL movie themed. So any sequels you want. Actually, you know what's a good one? Kill Bill Part 2.
Ah,
I bet you there's some great memeage in there.
Okay, all going well. We have updated. Nice. This one with the new launch week. This should update pretty soon. Let me put that into the PR. Edit. So then people can see it, even live now if you want. But we probably will start doing a tweet. So I think what
Oh yeah, we can do the tweet.
we can do is do a tweet thread where we link to this once we publish it, and then we can use these memes under each, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sweet. So let's just make sure everything is linked correctly. Link. Here, where blog post coming soon, follow our Twitter to get notified. Do we want any?
Or like some other call to action. You
Yeah.
Mean? Well. Oh yeah. What did we have in that one?
Yeah, I think we removed all of the.
I mean, there's always just like sign up to the platform.
Yeah. Oh, what's happening here? This is now.
Although that's fairly, yeah, obvious.
Yeah. I think we can. As soon as these update, then we'll consider this PR good. And I think what we want to do, we have a nice meme for Twitter, which is going to be this one. It's a bit.
It's so gruesome. He's just so ugly.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, that's why maybe we don't need it as part of the main tweet thread, but we can
Oh, right at the end or something.
we
like
can
that.
drop it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what we can do is so what do I say? Remember launch week in March where we launched a new product every day for a week? Well, we're doing it again. We're doing it again next week. Brace yourself for launch week 2, the sequel, because who doesn't love a good sequel meme?
The other one, which if we reword it, is the Yoda one.
Oh,
We could have this text, but with the Yoda one where he says there is another,
oh,
the red one. Let me just see where that is. Because then it's like not as ugly as that guy, but it's still
still good. And then we
still
can
usable.
finish it off with this quality meme.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bookending some sequels on each side. The only thing is,
Although, I like the maybe the first tweet needs the link and the clickable
yep,
um OG image.
yeah,
So yeah, maybe just we leave the memes until the last.
till the last.
Yeah.
Yep. We can put them side by side.
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay, let's see if this is updated. Then
I need to make sure I've
yeah,
saved it actually.
that's great. Okay, it looks like it's working now. Community Day. I think there probably are some spelling mistakes, but we can let the community fix up any. And this is in brackets. I don't know why I did that. So let me just push it. Change those brackets. One more thing. Parentheses. And then we'll push it live. Removes parentheses. Push, then merge. And then we are live. As soon as that one comes out.
I never know which font I should be using for these memes. I think the classic is Impact, right?
Yeah.
Like the OG meme text.
Yeah.
But
And then you have to have nice black borders.
yeah.
Okay, did that pull up my latest commit? Why is this starts the Dart reference docs? I think I must have forked off the wrong one. Files changed. 11. Oh no. I've included some of the Dart docs. Run gen.
Classic.
I guess you guys know. Not related to the blog post. Is this supposed to go out now? Thanks, Indian. So let's remove those. This is why a PR is great. So we need to remove web spec Dart. Dart. I guess if you haven't already seen it, we have been doing a lot of stuff with Dart. So we can delete this one. We're going to change the sidebars.js, and we are going to remove the Dart category. Then remove Dart. Here. Then we are going to remove sidebar spec Dart. That one. Move to trash. And then web dot package.
Okay, I've added Yoda to the Notion, so we've got a decision to make.
Okay, everything else should be. Oh, yeah, someone. Thank you, All Star Gaurav. Should be 28th of July. Is it? 27, 28? Yeah, you're correct. Thank you.
Building public.
Yeah, that's amazing. 28th of July. Thank you. Any other comments? I think that is it. Fixing with PR comments.
Oh, it looks like the stream's choppy again, but I don't think much we can do about that now.
Okay.
Next time.
Yeah. I just need to get a better laptop. Okay, let's refresh this. See, now there are, where is it? 7 files, 1 blog post, and a few images, and we're good to go. Let's do it. Yep.
Let's hit it, yeah.
Okay. Outdated.
Someone's asking a question. Oh, actually, hang on. I got a few to catch up on. Myself, Ollie says opens 3 terabyte meme folder. Send them over, man. Hit us up on Twitter with them memes. Deduzo says if functions get released, I'll run sudo rm -rf/. QRST asks, what's the next conference you guys will be presenting at?
Oh.
So I think actually Nada will be.
Yeah, Nada's doing one. Do you guys know? You must probably you've seen him. What is it? Twitter. Nada. Oh, let's go to Twitter and find him. So if you don't already know him, Nada. I think it's Nada N3DR. Nada Dubbit. Yeah, my computer's slowing down again, but here if you follow Nada, he helps with he does a lot of DevRel for us, does a lot of posts, and he is doing one of the.
Let me just find that thread actually.
Yeah, which one are you on? Then for us, actually, I'm going to be doing like a text-based AMA with what is it? TLDR dot tech. I think it's this guy, which is very cool. It's like a technical newsletter, and I'll be doing one just an AMA here. You can see he's had Nada, he had Lee Rob from Vercel, um, Lee Rob and Nada very early on, and then this one happens over a couple of days where you can ask any question, and then I will answer it. Quite a cool format. I actually, I think that's pretty cool. So that will start on Sunday, and go follow him. It's very cool. Okay, so that should be live once it's built. Supabase, blog. We just need to check that the OG image works once it's live. Vercel's obviously building it in the background. Okay. Copy this, post it here.
Conferences. Full stack Supabase with Vite. How do you pronounce that? VITE. Vite.
Yeah, I've been saying
Uh,
fight. Actually,
Vite.
now that I think about it, I've never said it out loud.
And Nux.js. That will be at Vue.js Global in October. October 1 through 4. Then full stack Supabase at JS World Africa Virtual Conference, October 31. I think there was a few others, but not confirmed yet.
It's a good question here as well. Yushan, seems like y'all are running on a mono repo setup. What's in slash not inside? How did you all come to make the decision, and what do you not like about it? Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a couple of mono repos. We have um, a bunch of the websites, like this one that Couple's working in now. Has like the blog and the website and the docs all rolled into one. We also have an internal mono repo which has like various parts of our infrastructure, the dashboard itself, which now is starting to be pulled from, as we're starting to open source the dashboard. We're moving pieces out of the mono repo actually. Um, but the process, I mean, we decided on mono repo from the beginning, but I think over time we're starting to just spin things up as their own repositories.
Mm.
I think as the team grows, um, and as we work on more diverse things, it's just made sense to split it up. I think it's useful just to have a central place that the community can land on. Like what I think we've got 40 repos now, or 44 repos or something in the organization. It's very confusing when you come and you're like, oh, I want to start contributing, and then you just get hit with 40 repos.
Yeah.
It's just you don't know where to start, you don't know where everything is. So for that, it's very useful to have a mono repo set up. We have also in our main repo, in our Supabase repo, we have all the example folders in there as well, which each example can be deployed out uh, to the cell from just from a folder on uh, in GitHub, which is nice. So that's kind of like the idea is when people come in and they want to contribute, we just make it easy by gathering all the main things together. Um, but obviously, some of the more niche libraries, um, like real time, is, for example, written all in Elixir, and it wouldn't make sense to batch that together with all the JavaScript stuff. Likewise, we've got a few Go repositories, various APIs, which are just, it makes sense to have in their own repo. But when it comes to full stack JavaScript, I think, it's nice to have a central place, and it also makes versioning kind of easy when you've got a monorepo set up. Yeah, just trade-offs. But we don't really have any hard guidelines on, this is how it should be. Like a lot of the way we've ended up working has just grown organically over time.
Yeah, even our main repo, like the docs are called web. They're in a folder called web, and then our main website is in a folder called www. I mean, I think it's because, it's just a natural growth. We started with, just one folder and a few examples, and now it just evolves.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
probably could do with some cleanup.
yeah. But it's impossible. I mean, and also when you very first start out with any project, like you don't know if you're gonna survive the first
Yeah.
3 months. So it's almost a case of you don't want to over optimize, worrying about whether something's a monorepo or whether it's not a monorepo. In the first few weeks, it's just a case of, well, let's just get it out there as quickly as possible, however we can, and then fix it over time. But the funny thing is, you never really get the time to fix it over time because there's always more important things to do,
So true.
no matter how large you grow.
By the way, I think Vercel must not be building. Maybe you can check if there's been a blockage.
Take a look.
While I copy over a few things. Then
Maybe we've gone over our GitHub actions. Oh no, it's Vercel builds, right?
Yeah.
Fire that up.
apparently it's called Vite. Got it right the first time, and nice.
Vite.
Yeah,
Vite.
it's quite nice. Okay. Now let me go through your final tweet.
Maybe it's just slow. Because I've got. Which one is it? www?
Yep.
Was built 3 minutes ago successfully.
Then what about main?
Main. It was built, updated 6 minutes ago.
Very odd.
So main should already be on Supabase.io.
Yeah, but it is not. So what happened to this? It's merged into master. Yeah. And it is from, can you see Launch Week SQL?
Let me check.
Might need to do some debugging here. It looks like there are no build errors. These ones are fine.
So it's on the Vercel domain that they give us for each build. Oh, and I see it on the website now.
Ah,
This one.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep. Strange.
Takes a while.
So this is the only thing. You see this one
Yeah.
is now not great. Like, see, it's a bit squashed.
Oh, the
Yeah,
fit.
fit is not good. But it looks good here. So what I'm going to do is just ship it.
Yeah.
Johnny, if you're on the stream, do your magic. I think we need to trim the bottom of that. But for now, we are going here. We need to check the OG. OG image check. If this works, then we're good to post it on Twitter. I think. Well, that didn't show me much.
I'm just looking at the blog post, and this photo of you and McGregor is just, I don't know why it cracks me up.
Ah, how do we check
Brad
emoji?
Traversy has just tweeted, my Supabase crash course has been released.
Oh, no way.
The React project video will be released within a couple of days, and it's a YouTube video.
Crazy. He only just discovered us a couple of days ago, right? So, yeah, you see here the OG image is cut off. And the problem is, I think now that Twitter has got it, it like caches it a bit. Oh well.
That's so annoying. Is there a way to, if you click on edit, can you choose how it
Hmm.
crops it?
How do I choose?
Should be.
No, that's only if I could do an image edit.
Oh.
Yeah, not the OG. Well, anyhow,
That's annoying. Well, hopefully people will
clicking.
click in to see what it actually says.
Yeah, and all that's cut off is our logo, so people know that. Okay, so what do we got? Remember launch week in March, where we launched a new product every day for a week? Well, we're doing it again next week. Brace yourself for launch week 2, the sequel. Let's put a... because who doesn't love a good sequel meme? Yep. Then the blog post, which they can click. Now the only thing... let's put scroll down to see what's coming up. Or something like that inside. So they know it's a thread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scroll. What do you say? Thread.
Oh, how do you?
Check out. You can tell we're Twitter natives.
Just say like launch thread and then a pointer and a little spool. Do you call it a spool?
Yeah. Well, the English do. So, as you're an Englishman. God, my computer is not going well. Thread.
Computer can't handle the spools, man.
Launch thread. Then point down. And then this one, let's make that. We don't need that because they can click on. Cool. Launch thread. Monday, community day. Do we say stuff here? Like, what do we?
Yeah, I would just say, yeah, I think that's fine. Like the title of the day.
26, Tuesday, Auth v2. Wednesday, 28th of July. Is that the correct date? 28, 29, 30. Yep. So Wednesday, 28th of July, storage v2. Thursday, 29th of July, dashboard v2. And I can remove that. And then Friday, the 30th. One more thing. Now here, I think we can put your
Put Yoda.
Yoda. Okay.
I mean, it's basically the same meme, but just
Yeah.
a little bit more
Okay.
approachable.
Then downloads.
Johnny on the stream was like, "It's live now. I think we're 2 minutes behind them."
Nice. Okay. Cool. So that's how we finish. This thing though. Can I crop this?
Oh, Vita's French for fast.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think they need to click in to see this text, but once again, I don't think we're really the type to care about that, are we?
Nah.
I mean, they can see.
What does it look like? Go down to.
So this one's okay. This one, they have to click in to see the text. No hoverboards, but we do have some. That's right. Better.
I also have a feeling that after you've published it,
It.
they sometimes update how it's cropped.
Ah.
I don't know if they have some algorithm that's always crunching the crops. Like, but it might just be on this preview window. It doesn't. It just picks the middle.
Okay.
But I think they've got quite a complex algorithm.
Okay.
There was quite a lot of controversy about it.
Ah. Yeah. Okay.
Remember?
That's right. Okay. So then I think we're good. Do you? We've got the link to the blog post. The OG image isn't great, but that's alright. Then the thread is there. I think we're good.
This is just like nostalgia in a thread. This. It's great.
They're all old school
This is why we
sequels.
need more suggestions for classic sequels,
Yeah.
like Toy Story 2.
Yeah, actually, I was going to
Uh,
do Toy Story 2 for the community day.
yeah,
That would have been good, actually.
yeah. We still can. Like, there's so much potential next week for.
Ah, yeah. All right. Yeah. And then, yeah, definitely Kill Bill as well. We definitely need that.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're good.
let's do it.
Let's go. Tweet all. If you guys on the stream want to go, check out our new tweet, sending all. Please do. So have we got any more questions? Haha, there's a significant delay. Yes. If only you could edit tweets. We will know exactly how many mins behind we see the tweet. But it's on the stream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we've just tweeted. We're good to go.
Also, Lau Taro said, "Have you heard of the Forestry IO tool, Git-based CMS for Hugo Next.js?
Ah, yeah.
Have you seen it already?"
Yeah, I tried it out when it was very new. I don't know if it's how it is these days. Yeah, and actually Hugo, have you used Hugo before?
No.
It's quite good because it's like a static compiler. The thing is, I mean, we've got Next.js for everything, so yeah. I wonder if forestry works with Next.js. That would be maybe useful. Yeah.
Says the website's quite nice actually.
Okay, now the other thing that we need to do, were there any comments in this one? Nope. So no questions, that's good. Which means that we don't have too many questions.
No. If anyone wants to know what couple had for lunch, now's the time to ask.
We have run over our 1 hour usual time limit, but yeah, if anyone's got any other questions, then yeah, I think just let us know. What we should do is pin that tweet.
Yeah, definitely pin
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna retweet it now as well.
Pin this one.
Where is it?
Great. So if you're looking for it, also for those on the stream, if you are on Twitter, we just hit 12,000 and we're actually about to hit on our GitHub. What is it? 15,000. So we'd love if you can share that with anyone who hasn't started. We'd love to get to 15,000 soon. It's going to be pretty cool, but yeah. Thanks for everyone in the community who's been sharing it around. Actually, it seems to have picked up this month for whatever reason.
Yeah,
lots of people sharing and commenting.
yeah, and thanks for putting up with our laggy stream as
Stream.
well.
I'll get a better
We'll
laptop, I
work on it.
promise. Yep. Someone says, when auth module having MFA and also one-time password. So
Well, I guess you'll find out on Tuesday.
there will definitely be some updates on Tuesday about auth, of course. So V2 of auth is coming out on Tuesday. We are still building a lot. I have to be honest, we're open source, right? So if you're really inquisitive, you can just go and check out our go through fork,
Yeah.
which of course we're doing a lot of improvements, I guess, or we've forked the good work that Netlify did, and then we're just adding in a lot of code there. So you can go hunt through and see what we're building and see what's coming up, but we will announce it on Tuesday as well. Yep.
Also, update on Twitter. They are framing our images very nicely.
Are they? Ah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So if we come here to this post and we scroll, Community Day, yeah, that's good. Ah, yeah, they've done very well.
They're good lads, really, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, this one though, they don't get. There was another. There is another. Nice. Okay. So, what are the team's thoughts on a migration tool for Supabase, like a way to duplicate the schema to another Supabase project? This could be useful when maintaining staging and production environment. Yeah, so actually this is one that we announced in the last launch post. So if I go to Supabase launch week, we actually launched a thing which we're still working pretty hard on, which is our CLI. Oops. Not this one. Ah, well, here it is anyway. CLI. And one of the things that we mentioned was a migration tool and about managing database migrations. This is going to be one of the things that will become incredibly useful for maintaining between different environments, and not just 3 environments. We hope to do some branching mechanisms, and you'll eventually do diffing. We have a whole post on how you'll do diff migrations here and diff between the schemas to find out the changes. And we are using actually pgadmin. We've got a fork of pgadmin that we're hoping to improve and then upstream. So yeah, we are working on this different dev environments, and that should hopefully be, we should have quite a few changes within the next, or definitely by next launch week, if we end up doing another launch week. But one of our team members, Bobby, has been working pretty solidly on this. So we'll have more updates on that pretty soon. And in fact, I think we'll share a few updates on Monday about that. Yep. Cool. You guys are awesome. I totally missed it. Well, no worries. Check out the previous post, and then we'll have a few more updates. Actually, and if you go to Supabase, our CLI, we have a pull request or a branch open, which is I think /new /new here, and we're actually migrating it from Node.js to Go, and we're doing quite a few improvements here. So you can go and check out and maybe even test this out if you really want. Install it. It's just a Go library, and we'll start making changes there. Any other questions? I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, and I believe you've been working on a sign off for these
Oh
lives.
yeah. I asked our head of growth, hey, how do we sign off? There's no way to sign off, and of course he said that I have to say every time smash that like button, subscribe, and share it, and whatever the usual YouTube crowd say. So you know the drill, guys. Smash it. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to sign off. Thanks for dialing in. This one was a bit chaotic, and I promise I'll get a new laptop and we'll improve the technology that we use to stream it from now on. Cool. All right. Thanks, everyone. Catch you during launch week.